Alright. Oh, come on. Hello everybody, my name is Lynx and welcome back to Warframe, or not really Warframe. We're going to be talking about Tennocon today. So, before the questions come, no, I did not go, unfortunately. I was, unable to, because, I live in California in the USA, and it was in Canada, and before I, had the chance to go, I was like, you know, I got stuff to do. Well, okay, no, not really. I just didn't have time to tell my parents and stuff that, like, hey, let's go to Canada. But anyway, we're gonna be doing a recap of everything that was there, and wow! First of all, it was there was a lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff. And before I even get into it, I'll just say it's like really motivated me to keep going on this channel because it's a lot of new stuff. And honestly, the comments that have been made about one of them are absolutely awesome. So, getting into it, first of all, something that was announced more at the designer panel, or what was it called? It's like the artwork panel. Was the new Grenier Ghouls, which are the new Grenier unit, and I think that was what we were shown in the webcomic of the Vor saying let them hatch first or whatever. I'm not sure. I didn't watch the designer panel. I didn't really care too much about it, but honestly, they look pretty cool. If I can, I can pull up an image of it, but I might just save the images and videos for the stuff that's actually really important in the Tennocon announcements. But other than that, then there's a new apparently there's a new whip coming. It looks kind of like a guitar, honestly. If I can pull up the image for that too, I will, if I can find it, that is. I think, what was it? How do you even say this thing? Crucerigma? That's what I'm gonna guess it is. But it's a new whip, and I think by the picture of it, it looks like it could be like a fire-based whip. Like I said, it looks like a guitar. Oh no! Oh no! This looks like it could be a blade and whip. Aha! Because the picture, Excalibur is holding it like he does with the like. Hold on, if I can pull up the Lacera. Where is or the Mios, or whichever one. Mios. Why not? That looks terrible. That doesn't help. I can't really. All the phone calls today. Jeez, man. So yeah, anyway, yeah, it looks like it could be a blade and whip. If you know how the way I have, the way I'm just standing in my list set, I can't display the Mios the way. But if you've used a blade and whip, you know what I'm talking about. The way that the character holds it when you're just kind of like standing with it in your hands. It looks like this new whip could be a blade and whip, which is kind of cool. I was waiting for them to expand on the blade and whip line since we only have two. There's the Lacera and the Mios, which I prefer the Lacera, honestly. Next, there was Hydroid Prime. And a lot of people didn't expect this meme to be an actual thing. But basically, yeah, we got Hydroid Prime coming up next, along with the Nami Skyla Prime and the Ballistica Prime. Now, I kind of hoped that the Sidon was the next Prime because it's a trident, and it's a pirate frame. However, the Nami Skyla I think did come with Hydroid. If I go up to the codex entry for him, it actually does show him holding the Nami Skyla. So I mean, I guess that's reasonable that he has it. Yeah, so he has the Nami Skyla. But yeah, honestly, he looks really good. And I'm saying looks, not. I don't have Hydroid, and that's because I've heard he's an absolutely terrible Warframe. But he looks really nice. The Nami Skyla Prime and the Ballistica Prime also look really nice. And I'm thinking that the Tigris, when it came out in Prime, I'm thinking that the Ballistica Prime needs to be better than the Reactor Ballistica, or else it's not worth it. But other than that, next up, okay, we have the new Warframe. We have the next Warframe, the 34th Warframe. Now we're still waiting for Harrow on PS4. However, now there is the new Warframe that's been announced. It's apparently being referred to as the Glass Frame. And I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna work. But she actually does look pretty nice. She has like a kind of a samurai aesthetic going to her. But I'm not completely sure on how her toolkit is gonna work, and I'm hoping it's a little better than Harrow, because I'll be honest, from what I've seen of Harrow, I'm not too excited for him. Probably gonna buy him with platinum and then do the quest just to get the free melee weapon, and then level up Harrow as mastery. But yeah, honestly, I have some high hopes for the new Warframe. There's no name for her yet. It's just the Glass Frame right now, I think. But yeah, the way she looks is nice. I like the samurai aesthetic of it. But anyway, next up, we got to talk about Plains of Eidolon, because if you don't already know and you haven't seen any videos of any other content creator yet, basically, we're going to be getting a new, not quite social space. What's in here? Not quite social space, but it is more of a, let's say it's more of a open world space. And what I mean by that is we are literally getting an open world map. It's gonna be running on the relay servers, and we're gonna be basically able to run around and do anything. You can use all your weapons, all your abilities, all that stuff. You can use your Arc Wing, which is awesome. You can summon in your Arc Wing for other people. You can spearfish, apparently, for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. There's new types of Grineer from what I could see. I don't know if they're gonna be classified as new Grineer, but they look new. There's this whole sentient backstory that we're gonna be, I guess, getting into with this. I'm assuming the update would come with a quest, because it's a massive update. I think from what we heard during Tennocon is the space is gonna be around 3 kilometers of just open land for you to just run around in or fly around in. And basically it's gonna be pretty epic. And also there is a kind of a relay type deal going on there, because there's some new vendors over there, and so the big one that everyone's been talking about is this new one. I don't remember what it's called, but basically there's a vendor there that allows you to, while you're running around in this big social space, you can pick up parts as you're going on and build your own weapons. And you can customize these weapons, and you can name them whatever you want. And they all have different stats, different this and that. And I'm excited for that, because I like the idea of custom weapons, especially if we can name it, because I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. But I'm hoping that is not a big disappointment, because it's a massive social space. They're allowing us to use Arc Wing, and the thing with Arc Wing is that they showed when I think it was Rebecca playing. When Rebecca was playing, she was using her Axomati and I think the Latron in the air, so you can use your standard Warframe weapons while you're flying around in the Arc Wing, which is, I guess, pretty cool. You can run around with a Tigris, or my idea was you can use the Ignis and just become a flying flamethrower. But yeah, and you can also use your Arcwing abilities. So if you're like they showed, if you're using Odonata, you can send the Seeking Fire missiles around to other enemies. So that's pretty cool. It's really cool. I'm really excited for that. I'm really hyped up for that. And I'm just it's really cool. I'm really hoping that they don't flop on this, because I will be very happy if all of the Plains of Eidolon thing live up to its new this new thing. And finally, well, actually no, not finally. So we're getting another round of Tennocon. I'm not gonna pull up the image here. I don't really care for Tennocon that much. There's like a couple items that are like, oh, that's really cool, but they cost so much platinum that I don't feel obliged to care. So we're getting another round of Tennocon. And finally, the last announcement of Tennocon, we are getting Umbra. Now, the entire community has been waiting for this, and I've been waiting for this. And the way they showed the trailer was outstanding. It was a really, really nice cinematic, and even from watching the Twitch stream, the cheering in the crowd just showed you how much everyone was excited for it. He looks amazing, and there's a lot of questions going on, because in the cinematic trailer, I might put it at the end of the video here, but in the trailer, they I think it was I don't remember who was talking, but it's the same announcer for all the Prime Frame trailers, and he said something like all miracles require a sacrifice, and the entire trailer had to deal with sacrifice. In what sense, we don't know. Our guess is that it's either going to be you sacrifice a Warframe, which would be interesting, or you sacrifice some kind of resource that they're going to introduce. But either way, everyone's happy about Umbra. The one they showed in the trailer looked insanely like Excalibur Umbra Prime that the Chinese version got, which is going to raise a lot of controversy, because like with the founder program we got on the world build, where the Grandmaster founders got Excalibur Prime, and no one else can ever get Excalibur Prime ever, because that was the founders exclusive. No one's ever going to get that. Whereas with the Chinese version, Excalibur Prime Umbra was supposed to be their Grandmaster Founder version of Excalibur Prime, where they're the only ones that get that, and no one else is ever going to get that. But they look very similar. I think there might be a difference later on, because I don't know if they realized, oh, this is Excalibur Prime Umbra we're showing in the trailer. So I'm waiting to see how that works out, but for now, all I can say is wow, and I'm excited. I'm very, very excited for all the things they talked about. Maybe not so much Hydroid Prime, but everything else I'm very, very excited about. And I mean, come on. We're getting Umbra. We're getting a new open world play space. We're getting new weapons, new Grineer units. We're getting this whole new build your own weapon system. We're getting so many things, and I'm excited for it. My only hope is that they don't flop on any of it, or pull a War Within and release it months after they intended to release it. Because they said 2017. My guess would be, this is what a lot of people have been saying, is that it's probably going to be around December we're getting it. Because it did say Plains of Eidolon 2017 right under it. So my hope is that they don't flop on it, and they don't mess up on the release date. If it's like July, if it's January 1st, 2018, that's fine. I don't really care about that. But if it's like June 9th, 2018, like, come on, DE. Don't pull another War Within and release this too late. Apparently, they've been working on this for I think DE Steve said 3 months before Tennocon, which is a lot, and that's just everything today. Come on.
A few moments later.
Well, then I had to go answer the door, and I completely forgot what I was talking about. So, anyway, I hope that Umbra and the Plains of Eidolon and all that are not a disappointment. But anyway, Tennocon 2017, very, very nice. A lot of information, a lot of stuff we wanted, and a lot of new things. Pop filter, please be more cooperative. So that's gonna be for the video. I really hope a lot of the stuff they talked about is promised very nicely. They also did do a couple things that we could talk about later in the Q&A of Tenno Live, but it's not anything too major. It's something there was stuff about max support and the Trinity, like some Trinity nerfs. But other than that, and there was also a very nice proposal. Someone proposed on stage of Tenno Live, which was pretty cool. But that was quickly followed up by hate because he asked about Trinity Prime being nerfed, and everyone was like, "No, go away," and everyone hated him instantly. But anyway, so that's gonna be a video today. I gotta record a lot of stuff. I'm going on kind of a vacation soon, so I gotta record a lot of stuff and probably upload it as days goes on. But anyway, this has been long enough probably. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment down below. Really helps me out. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and tell me in the comments below what was your favorite moment from Tennocon 2017. Mine was probably the Umbra reveal because it was like, oh my god, this is insane. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
If you could trade, would you? Surely. But all miracles require sacrifice. For their life, yours.